Oh, yeah. Sec here. Bingo, bingo, bongo. There we go. That. Okay. What is up here? How you doing, man? So we are back in it. Back in the mix. Fix these lights. Lights are spooked up right now. Back cave. There we go. So let's see. Oh man, my fucking shoulder is tight. Ugh. So what you should do, Kira, is just log in and go drop them. Go drop them in your PAL box. You won't worry about it. Easy, brother. So we're gonna do some more kind of, I guess, end game stuff. I don't know. I don't know really if I can know where we're gonna go today. Where's the big visor? I did that for my video, so it's like, oh, this won't be a spoiler if I do that. Sort that into there. Pop this on. Actually, take this off and do this raid. Send them iron rations from EQ. Well. You know, I wonder if they're going to do a DLC. I think it would be a foolish endeavor not to. I'm kind of feeling like rebuilding my base. So what do bits do for me? Every bit is equivalent to, I think, a penny. Right? 100 bits is $1. You mean 2 silver? I ain't got 2 silver money. I ain't got iron ration kind of fucking money right now. But, ooh, encoder overload. Sorry about that. Ooh, boop. Am I good? Am I good? I think I'm good. So, what's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? What's everyone playing? How hard are me? How hard are both of us? Why am I getting so much fucking experience all of a sudden? What's going on? Do you see this experience in the corner? Subs are technically better than bits, yes. Unless you don't. If you donated 50,000 bits, that'd be $50. That'd be super cool. I'm just trying to give you a point of equivalency. I'm not saying donate 50,000 fucking bits to me. But a sub, why subs are so important for me is that a sub costs $5, but a Prime sub is free. So I'm always like, hey, if you have a Prime sub, you haven't used this yet, use it on me. And subs from processing stuff. I mean, why now? What is that, Maverick? Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but look at this fucking sick motherfucker, dude. Look at this wizened whale. Oh shit, where's my fucking gun? Dude, he's so good. He's so cool. It's my first legend. Or legendary, whatever they're supposed to be. But subs, so, hey, you know what? I have a Prime sub, I'll send it to you. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and I get $2.50 from it. $2.50, which is piddly, right? But still, if I get 50 subs in a given month, it helps a ton. Hey, thank you so much, Lewis. So, okay, in that case, Lewis, you just gifted a sub. No, you didn't need to do that. It's very, very kind of you, dude. Very, very kind of you. I very much appreciate it. You gifted a sub, so you gave $5 worth. I get more. I get $3 from those. Now, if you did a tiered sub, if you chose that for yourself, it renews every month. So that's a different kind of sub that I get a differing amount from. I'm not telling you to do these things. I'm just giving you the information on like, hey, here's the difference between all this stuff. Dude, look at this fucking thing, dude. Your raid's been defeated. Well, I appreciate it, brother. I do. I very much appreciate it. I explained this stuff, but I feel like by the virtue of explaining it, it's like, if you could just give it to me, it'd just be so good. Like, no, I'm not trying to say that. But it bills every 6 months. Really? Oh, let's shift the webcam off. Webcam is off for a sec while we kind of process life. So I don't really want to make this a base building stream, but you know your boy ain't afraid of making a base building stream. Because this whole base, man, it needs... Oh, dude, what happened over there? Chris's base looks great. It needs... It's kind of ramshackle. It's hodgepodge together. And I kind of want to use the new... This guy. But this is plastic or polymer, dude. Although, to be fair, I think polymer's pretty... Yeah, I mean, polymer's pretty... I've got 285 of it. I'll make an extra 200. We'll use that for the future of polymer at the base. We can set work mode back to normal. So I do want to do a video on specialized bases. I think that'd be pretty fun.
Our modest fellowship expands.
DJD, 3 monks with the subbing up with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that too, dude. What is this at? I'd like to... Jesus. I want to do a food production guide. Teach people how to make food in their base. And I want to do... Oof, just the nick of time. I do want to do a guide on specialized bases. Like, hey, if you want to make a breeding base, this is what you're going to do. You're going to put these things in your base, and this is what it is. Hey, if you want a manufacturing base, this is what you're going to do. If you want a food production base, this is what you're going to do. I feel like they would have... Those videos would help out. Would go well, I suppose you could say. What's going on over here, dude? They're just kind of hawk. Ooh. Let's go ahead and... do I have any more of these? Meteorite fragments. Got plenty of fucking ore. Megaspheres. I don't really need megaspheres anymore at this point. Let's just break them all down. Well, that's what I would do. You know, I wouldn't even show it here, I don't think, with a copious amount of PALs. I would mainly show like, hey, here's how you can do this. Here's 3 breeding farms, 3 ranches, and the ranches, you would do stuff like, if I wanted to make a breeding base, what would I do? I think let's just say 3 ranches. And let's do Ram Ranch the Cowboy. This thing, a breeding farm, not a ranch. Sorry, three breeding farms. We would do berries. So I mean, I was gonna say, do we do also the food production at the breeding farm? I feel like we do. We do berries. We do flour. So just wheat and berries. And we'd have to import honey. So, or no, we would have a ranch for the honey. Do you have world tree items? Yeah, I don't. I haven't gotten there. I haven't. Dude, EQL came out, baby, and I've been locked into EQL, of course. This is where we're at. Sort of just pushing through here, finding more PALs, which has been pretty cool. I don't think I have Yeah, I wish I could organize these by capture date. I spawned, or I like hatched Azure Main, which is pretty cool looking. I got some Celestier, I got some Splattermain, or Splatterinas, I got a Gildane. I got to 25 last night. I kind of just been having fun. Like, Kingslow, last night I went down into Running Eye. Fuck that place, dude. That is not a place I want to go to ever again. But I got the Bastard Sword from it. But then I decided, you know what? Maybe I tried dual wielding. And dual wielding is just disgusting in my build right now. So I'm really liking it a lot. The Essence condenser yet? I've covered it in 2 videos now. Yes. This guy, right? I covered it in my breeding guide. Kind of want to make a video that is very min-maxed. Hey, here's how to make the strongest PAL. And I'm going to use an example. I think it'd be really funny to make like a really jacked up lamb ball. What do you, Herb, what's your question, Dill? I can help you out, dude. What's your question, brother? We can webcam for this educational portion of the show. Mine's 25 right here. We have our set to 25. I jacked up a lamb ball to 5. Fucking high, you crazy son of a bitch. I'm gonna put, in the meantime, I'm gonna put on some lotion because my hands are cracked. Oh, there's a lotion at me. Yeah, what's your question though, Turb? How can I help you out with this motherfucker? I'm working on making the broly of chickpeas. I think it'd be really funny. You know, like, I think everyone wants to know, like, how do I make the strongest PAL? I have a specific question. I'm just getting to the point of needing to use it and wondering the best way or how to. Okay, so let's go through. I have PALs to condense so I can show you what we can do here, dude. So let me finish rubbing this into my hand so I don't get it on my mouse. You know, I have competed in strength sports for... Thank you so much, Gopher. Gopher God, no less, dude, with a fucking manly ass beard. I've competed in strength sports for like 15 years at this point, I think. Or 14, it doesn't matter. Over a decade. I have a carpenter's license. I've helped my dad do a bunch of fucking yard work. My hands are smooth as fucking eggs. And people are like, oh, I see you have like keyboard hands. I'm like, go fuck yourself. I moisturize. I'm sorry, I'm not looking to walk around to get my hand caught on a fucking linen. No, thank you. My dad's hands are freakish. That man spends fucking 10 hours outside every day, moving cinder blocks and shit. Hands are fucking like touching glass. It's freaky. Okay. So, Bert. So what we want to do here is, you know what? I got some jolt hogs here. This would be a good example for this. So what you want to do here, thank you so much, Ford, appreciate it, dude, is when it comes to condensing, if I click one of these, you can see it grays everything else out because the things that are grayed out cannot be condensed into the target. For condensing, I like to try to find passive skills that are particularly valuable to the role that I have in mind for that PAL. So for example, here, Jolt Hog, I would want him because of where I'm at in the guild, where I'm at in the game, I would have Jolt Hog just simply be generating electricity for me. He wouldn't really do any passive attack things for me anymore. But if I did say Yakumo over here, Yakumo is built to be a combat PAL. So I want to make sure I'm condensing into Yukomo passive skills that match the role. Again, in this case, combat. Or, in this case, work suitability. So, I agree with you, Excision. I would love that, Exosian. But what I'm going to show you, though, is you see this little twinkle right there? That means that this PAL is a lucky. You can see it in the passive skill. It says lucky. It's twinkling. Oh, it's behind my head. Lucky, right there. So you can see we're moving inland here with a swift tornado. It's coming in, and you're going to want to push up and in, and you push the stomach down and into it, and you tickle. But either way, I wouldn't want to lose Lucky because it vastly increases their capabilities when sent out on expeditions. So no matter what, I would actually probably keep these two not condensed. Like, I'm not going to condense one into the other is what I'm trying to say. What I want to show you, though, is like, let's say I decided I wanted to take this one or this one, doesn't matter. Well, we put PALs into it and it fills up this gauge at the bottom here until we get to 4. And at 4, it will add a star. Adding a star will add 1 to the work suitability of one skill. And it will do this in a succession towards, like, let's say, let's take a look over here at Celine. Celine, for example, if I were to put 4 into her, she'll get work suitability, handiwork, then another 8, it's work suitability, medicine, then another 16, I think it is, for the 3rd star. It's work suitability for transport. The final star will give +1 to every single one of those categories. So the point of condensing is not just simply to make their work suitability go up, which is a huge boon. But I want you to watch their health, attack, and defense. And this should do it. So watch right now. Boop, it goes up. So that's another big thing. It's going to increase all of their stats, health, attack, and defense. So it then becomes better at whatever it's doing. And you can see the work suitability went up yet again. And this helps out because it's going to make it so the PAL does everything you want to do better. Now, there's another portion here that's going to get increased. It's their partner skill, but I have to jump out of this menu to show it. Before I finish this off, though, what you want to see, too, is you see how this Jolt Hog has 1 star? Well, you know, obviously you'd want to increase the star rank, right? But let's say, you know what, you found a Jolt Hog, and this one, it's really good, and you've already put stars into it. Well, watch what happens if I find a better one, and I want to take the one that I've already invested time into, and I want to put it into this new one. See how it takes that star and it directly gives it? Any investment you've already made through condensing goes into the new target. So here's another example here. Where's my Yakumos? I got like a million of these fuckers. Okay, so look at, I think I've already condensed him actually. Okay, look at this one. So this one has got 1 star. I replaced this one with this guy over here and actually condense him into him. I've kept some that still have Demon God and Diamond Body because I was like, oh, maybe someone else wants one. But at this point, what the right thing to do here is, why can't I? Oh, they're favorited, that's why. Is to bring these into this Yakumo. But I'll talk about that in just a sec, J-Dab. But vice versa, though. Let's say I said, you know what? No, this is my new one. See how he's got no stars? This guy had 2 stars. Oh, fuck. Oh, what'd I do? What I press? He's favorited, so I can't do anything. Shit. Well, if I were to click this button, this Yakumo would then all of a sudden have 2 stars into him. So that is another big reason, because you can just kind of flex these around. Now, when it comes to your partner skills, take a look at Smokey here. Actually, we can do Smokey right now. Haha. So Smokey has a partner skill. And that partner skill says, dig, Smokey, dig. When activated, uses its sharp senses, a sense of smell to detect nearby chromite. While fighting together, chromite acquisition is increased by, the default is 100%. This now says 130%. So as I increase the partner skill from adding more stars to the actual PAL, it will increase this by whatever interval it is dictated by that specific partner skill. The Hell's Effort here, maybe this goes up by 5% every time. I don't know. every single PALS partner skill, if it can, goes up at a different rate. Like Yakumo here, I think this is default 15 and now it's at 21%, so you can see that it doesn't go up a huge amount. But you have to be mindful that this doesn't always increase. I think all of these guys do. Okay, so here's an example. While in the party, it follows up the player's attacks with water spirit strikes. Can be ridden to travel on water. While mounted, it can leap high into the air over water. This never increases. That's just what it is. Or if I go to, I think this, can I not see his partner skill? That one's got it. Blue, blue. Basically, if the text here is blue right there, then it can be increased by leveling. If it's yellow, it will not increase. Okay, here's an example. Increases the gathering work suitability level for all other base pals by +1. If I were to jack this up to 4 stars, it still would be +1. So, that's just something to know when it comes to partner skills. Berserk, Pen King, Incineram, Warsec, and Selene. 4-star and enhance them. You will get your loot rating. What's our loot? What's my loot rating? Oh, for expeditions. That's pretty cool. Yeah, absolutely. Are there any other questions about that you wanted to know, Turb? And does that answer your question, JDab? Oh, fuck. But I got some smokies here. I can hop in. Every time I see a bunch of smokies, I try and grab them. But I'm conflicted because I'm trying to like get high IVs on some stuff. Why do I have so many ganglers? Yeah, just give it a shot. Give it a shot with just some bullshit stuff, you know? I mean, I didn't learn this stuff through any kind of crazy cosmic superpower. I literally just went, what happens if I do this? Or Kirazan helped me out because he'd be like, hey, I tried this stuff, it doesn't work. Or hey, I did this, it works. Like, oh, cool. It helps when you have someone else who's playing the game that has an equally as analytical mind as you, that does the same things that you would do, and then gives you their feedback. Because I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. That just saved me so much trouble. Where are my smokies? Did I already put them in here? I might have. Let's go Palpedia number. I did too. Actually, I think I put just shy of it. I wish I could see what this Palpedia number is so I could find exactly where he is in order. In fact, if I click this, it'll be easier. Okay, I guess I didn't capture any more. Fuck me, right? Got tons of these B guards, though. Which would be good for the... I have so much stuff that I didn't condense to save for videos, and now I've like... Fuck, I condensed it. Plasteel for ultimates? That's just silly. Oh, I used it all to make all my coral ingots. I got 61 of them. We got so much fucking crude oil. Could use some more of these just to have them. How many worlds do I have? Oh, just the one. Just the one. What do I have to build? Advanced assembly line. That's computers now, huh? Alright, 10 more computers. God, dude, make so many fucking computers. What do I need more of? Fucking carbon fiber, dude. Fucking carbon fiber. How much of this? Ugh. Carbon fiber is my fucking Achilles heel. 20 of that shit. Alright, let that all do its thing. Let me go grab this. I mean, do you guys want a base building video today? It can happen. I can do it. I don't have shadow beats. I gotta go find those motherfuckers. Perfect. You want to make so many videos that really do rely on the world tree. What do you mean? I do want to demolish this third base that I made for the video and put it in here, which I'll definitely do. Oh, I think make some gamer pre-workout. I was like, why am I so tired? I'm like, 'cause I haven't made any gamer pre-workout yet. You should push bosses because the videos you're talking about making really should have an ancient world tree device. So actually, and I agree with you at this point, but a lot of people have been commenting and saying, I like that your videos are spoiler free because a lot of videos are not, and I'm not that point in the game. And so because I agree what you're saying here, and that's where my brain goes. I'm like, oh man, maybe I should be showing some thick dick shit. And when I see stuff like that, I get validated towards the silent majority, which is people that really aren't. Like, this game still has 600,000 players playing right now, which is really strong almost a month after its 1.0 launch. Do you fold the toilet paper into neat squares or bunch it up? And do you check after your wipe? And did you... Oh, dude, I've got my omega-3s in. They're locked in, Soren Daddy. I'm definitely a square folder. I used to be a buncher when I was a kid, you know, when I was a godless savage and didn't know better. I was bunching and scrunching, you know, just pushing it into the hole and kind of like just moving the poop around, you know, more than anything. But definitely more of a practiced artist now, if you know what I mean. It's pretty much all vanilla. I've augmented egg hatching to be a max of an hour, so eggs hatch at a decent amount of time. Oh, that thing will fuck me up. A 63 rampaging Gildane will pee in my mouth. And I increased the amount of max PALS at a base. Because 15 just feels so small. Oh, dude, look at this thing. Oh. Oh, Colin, this is your first time on my channel, partner. I'll tell you that right now. You're going to get some weird stuff. The Crust just subbed up on Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Crust. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, dude. It fucking murked him and the really good Rabunny. I think next time I play, I'll never use a Yakumo. Because I kind of feel like every time I'm not on a Yakumo, I'm wasting potential of things that I could grab. Like, this thing now has the chance of being a demon god and a diamond body. I just don't like it. I think it ultimately kind of locks a certain style of play. Go do expeditions, JDAP. Tons of expeditions. I only got nimble, so I'm kind of okay with that, actually. Dude, look at this guy's fucking Rabunny got murdered. Right in front of him, dude. You just have to, it's just a volume game, Casper. How many does he want? Give the breeder 10 splatterinas. Gonna give me lots of cake for that, though. I think I only got 2. They're terrible. Again, just the one. I think he's really cool. I do have a breeding pair, you are right. Ooh, what's this? Should I be going here? This looks maybe like I shouldn't go here. Really? I find that leveling is very, very fast in this game. We're at 1.0 leveling. I wish I'd toned it down to 0.8. Oh, you're fine, dude. Of the Warden Stone. What's that? Petrois Primo? Ride it, Casper. That'll help out. You ride it and run around. Dude, look at this guy up here. Oh, sneeze. Oh, God, it happened again. What, bub? The dog looking at me. He's like, hey, you shut up back there? Because everything in the game generates experience for you, so... Thank you. Yeah, see, like that is so strong. And you get to... Did we just Kamehameha each other? You know what? Yeah. My main base never got raids or merchants or Zimmer. Oh, just hang out there at your base, War Eagle. Suntan lover, that's it. Yeah, just kind of give it some time, I'd say. I'm sitting in my my secret lab chair. It's my old secret lab chair. I upgraded to a Herman Miller Embody like 2-3 years ago. I gotta be honest, man. I don't think I really like it. The Herman Miller. I kind of want to go back to a secret lab, get an updated one. Oh, dude, yeah, Colin, absolutely. I try to keep my videos as much on point as possible and not just kind of ranting randomly. But I let it peek through. One of my favorite things that some people have said as they've come to my streams from my videos, they're like, wow, your videos are way different than your stream personality. I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. I've also evolved as a content creator where I don't spend as much time trying to make sure my content is sterile, I guess you could say. Like, I think a lot of people... How many times you watch a YouTube video and you boot it up? Hey everybody, here, how's it going? It's your friend Palworld Mac over here. I'm going to be showing you today how to make the absolute best breeding with all of your pals. So what you're going to want to do here is, first off, just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. It helps me out a whole ton, guys. It really helps that discoverability, so thank you so much. So before we get started here, we're going to be talking about Palworld bases. And Palworld bases, they're really great because you're going to want to be able to do a lot of breeding from those bases. And breeding is a really strong thing in this game. Breeding is what you'd like to do, is what you're going to do, is what it's going to be done. And then when you get done with that, you're going to go ahead and like and subscribe. Yo, man, I'm 4 minutes into your fucking video and you haven't said shit. I'm mad. And no one speaks like that in the real world. So stop it. I think honestly it's because people saw a couple content creators that talk like that and they noticed that they were getting a lot of views. And you just sold me a car. Get yourself in the driver's seat of this brand new Cadillac. Well, take a look at that. You see those little buttons on the side over here that control the air conditioning? Go ahead and press those right there. Right below that's going to be the thing that's going to control your butt warmer. How about that? Put yourself in this Cadillac. You want to go ahead and go inside and get this thing signed up? Huh? What's your credit score like? But I think that people, it's like when you watch or listen to news. News has a cadence, right? Tonight at 9, we're going to find out how bacon might be the next worst thing that you're consuming every day. Like that shit. And I think that a lot of people, dude, who here in chat, we got 208 of you watching here today, so thank you so much for tuning in today to have some fun with me. How many of you work in a corporate environment and how many of you work in marketing or sales? You can just simply say yes or me. Soren said maybe. That's a definite one, dude. If you've not seen Larizzle's manding mustache situation, dude. Because you've probably already today sent out an email that said just wanted to touch base or circle back. You have sent an email talking about syncing up, or you've seen an email that says EOB. I think it's one of those things where people think that, let's take this offline as per the previous email. Yeah, Shannon, let's go ahead and take that offline. You know, and I think it's because people, I don't like to use the word imposter syndrome because I think imposter syndrome is an overused term nowadays. Oh, I think people fake it until they make it in corporate world because truly, like, being good at science is quantifiable. You are a good scientist because you can produce actual, tangible, replicatable science experiments. I mean, if you're good at sales, yeah, sure, you can get sales, but you can be kind of a shitlord and be good at sales. Same thing with marketing. Marketing is so like it's the algorithm. You're like, what? So I think that a lot of people read these disembodied articles about ways that they have to do things, ways they have to express themselves, and it comes through as really shitty corporate lingo, a whole corporate doublespeak, and you just have people that are just the least genuine in the world because of it. I don't know, organized by pals of the PAL? What does that mean, Iwar? Don't come in here and demand of me after my rant. You know what, dude? This is my fucking stream. Yes, it definitely is the Risen. Yeah, but my point is, though, I think we spend so much time. Yeah, you use the sort button. But if you want to sort them by some sort of metric that only you know about, then yeah, you have to do it manually. But then if you press the sort button again, it'll disorganize all of it. I just think that people think that that's how you have to speak to make a YouTube video. When it's like, dude, you're a normal ass human. Like, just speak like a normal ass human, and people will resonate with you. Like, no one speaks the way that they do in these. Oh shit. In these things, in these videos. Boom. Yeah, the Palbox UI is a little rough. Go back there now. What you got on your Kumo? Diamond Body and Demon God. And Ferocious. And Nimble.
A steadfast supporter.
What oh Mikey GG? By species? Like genus? It is separate to the dimensional chocolate pocket. $228 of you guys tuning in here today. Thank you so much. If you do have a Prime sub on Twitch, please make the switch to Twitch and use it on me. But if you don't, then don't fucking worry about it. No, I got Demon God from fishing. And then after fishing, I bred another thing that I got from fishing that had Diamond Body into the Demon God and built the Yakumo that had Demon God and Diamond Body on it. Then I added Ferocious and it had Nimble to start. Dude, how about you e-beg me into a sexual situation with you, Larizzle? You know? You always come in here, you always threaten to leave the guild and you owe. You know, I just can't take you seriously anymore. You know, you're just like the boy who cried wolf. Okay. All right.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
You did? You son of a bitch. How the fuck did you get that? Now I gotta check to see if I did. Because I got the email like, you're not good enough. Oh, Jester, huh? I didn't see it in here. Oh, here it is. Go to that. Join. I just pressed join campaign, right? That's it. Look under resources, request a key. Resources, view keys, apply, send application, one requested. Okay, done. That's sick. Well, we'll see. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm going to cover it. I don't know if... Is anyone in chat? We got 218 of you here watching. Are you guys excited for Beast of Reincarnation? It's the new game by Game Freak. It looks like it's about 30-40 hours long. Doesn't look like it's very mechanic heavy. I'll wait for you to kind of give me your opinion of it, Fervor. You usually have pretty on point opinions of things. Love it, J-Dab. Love it. What up, Arthur? Um, it's kind of up and down. I've heard people either super excited for it or they've just never heard of it. Yeah, see, the people that have heard of it, they love it. The people that have not heard of it, they're like, what is this? So Game Freak, the people who make Pokemon, made another game called Beast of Reincarnation. And, apparently everyone I know who's played it has really loved it, has said amazing things. But I'm curious to see what it's actually going to be like. Yeah, it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts turn-based, like active turn-based. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I saw that new DLC's coming in August. Did you see it, Fervor? The DLC for Neo 3? I didn't beat the game. I wish I had played Neo 3 longer and made more content with it longer. Yeah, it's why I'm kind of thinking that, I don't know. Turn-based is fun. But my weapon progressions, it's just the next best one I could find. I thought it had its full release already. I still haven't played No Rest for the Wicked. I wanted to wait till it got closer to launch because I just really wanted to experience it in its full, because I heard when it came out it was really good. It was just very early. When's its launch? I thought 1.0 came out in February or some shit. Maybe that was just the co-op launch. Dude, there's too many full... Enshrouded is in October, too. So is Belmont's Curse. I don't know if I'm going to cover Belmont's Curse, but I'm definitely playing the shit out of Belmont's Curse. It's going to be... Oh, did I just really do what I... Ugh. When I killed him already? Kind of like V Rising, Fervor? Yeah. That's appealing to me. I mean, August is not as bad. August, what's in August? We have Beast of Reincarnation. There's something, what's coming at the end of August? There's something that's at the end of August that's pretty substantial. Probably not. Mortal Shell is a cool game, but I don't know. I don't really... Star Wars is the end of August. That's right. Zero Company. I have a contract for Titan's Quest. I'm going to be doing Titan Quest mid-month. There was a game with Zero Company that was coming out that we were talking about, Fervor. You were like, Zero Company is going to be big. And I was like, no, this one's, I think it's going to be bigger. And I can't remember what it was. I don't know. It's not looking like I'm going to hit Mistfall Hunters. It's not looking good. And I haven't played it yet. I have a key for it. I haven't played it yet, though. Oh yeah, Blood of the Dawnwalker. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with Zero Company. It's gonna get, I feel like it's just gonna get steamrolled because of Blood of the Dawnwalker. It's coming out a week before. If it was coming out 2 weeks before, it'd be fine. But man, there's so many good games that have come out in the shadow before or after a major game, and they just get overshadowed. Yeah, dude, Palworld is definitely just one of those games where you're like, I'm just gonna do like 2 more things. I'm gonna do like 5 more things. I'm just gonna do 1 more thing, and you just fuck. Yeah, but Star Wars titles don't have a good history right now. So this is a problem, Fervor, that a lot of game companies make. Well, we don't see ourselves as a competitor to that game over there. I have played the Onimusha demo. I did it on Capcom's live stream. It does not look overhyped at all. It looks amazing, and everyone that played it has said it's really good. Game companies make this statement all the time. Total War used to do it, and fucking Paradox used to do it. Well, we don't see ourselves as a competitor to that game, so we're not gonna worry about their launch. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, because there are only so many viewable hours in a game. You might not make the same game as them, but gamers play many different types of games. XCOM style games, all strategy games are now niche games. If you play a strategy game, you probably play a bevy of other games, but the people that only play strategy games are few and far between. The people that only play shooters are a rampant, huge amount of population. But the problem is that a Star Wars title, even carrying the name Star Wars, it has to be Jedi Survivor level good to draw enough attention. And I think the problem is it's not going to be that good. It's going to be really good, I'm sure. It looks really cool. I think it can't, I don't think it can, I don't think it's going to fail or anything, but it's just not going to be that cultural level of impact that Blood of the Dawnwalker is going to be. %, Ian. People only have an X amount of viewable hours in a given day, so they can't necessarily watch all the content that comes out, play all the games that come out. So I just think it's you run into a really bad issue where people get lost in that. Exactly. You're competing for people's gaming budget, not for your genre. It does not matter. And game companies have not learned that lesson, because the people that run game companies and middle management are just some random marketing bro who came oftentimes from non-game marketing, and they're just fucking idiots. They're just doing whatever they can to keep their jobs. As someone who has sat in meetings for these things, trust me. Sure. I'm not disagreeing with that, Fervor, at all. I'm saying it sucks because the game probably won't get the press it deserves. You know, though, I mean, we've had this conversation. Fervor has a weird problem with his channel. For some reason, his videos don't get views until they're 48 hours old. It's really weird. It's a flat line and then a spike. Like almost 48 hours to the minute. It's really weird. But, you know, I operated solely in a niche community for years, and I built a pretty... Hey, Nuka, what's up, man? I built a pretty big channel off of only niche, right? I was about 50K doing only niche. And the result was I was able to break out of the niche very, not easily, because I cannibalized and it was really scary, dude. Like, I was like, shit, I'm not getting good views. But then I just stuck with it and I broke out and it felt really good. and it showed me that I could compete with large names. That sub count didn't mean anything. I used to use Galewing for the fast glider, but I was sick of having one slot always locked down by Galewing. It was just annoying. Of course, Enrique, happy to help out, my dude. I fucking love every time I use a party though that has Galewing. I'm like, oh, I fucking miss Galewing. That's 100% valid, dude. River, I don't like strategy games like I used to. That's another big thing. Speaking of that. I'm really excited for Chaos Gate Death Watch, which is a sequel to Chaos Gate Demon Hunter. And that's a XCOM what the fuck is it called? XCOM strategy game. I think it's fair for you though. So Fervor, I guess the way I kind of judge what I think will be a good game is a number of things. First, what's the dev house? The dev house this is the first game from the dev house that launched Witcher 3 primarily. It's most of that team. The teammate that matters the most to me is it's the director. Directors in video games have become synonymous with directors in cinema because they just have they just have a good idea for creative direction. Like, take a look at Soulsborne games, it's the same director for almost all of them. Bloodborne being a minor exception. Or Dark Souls 2 being a minor exception. Because he still came back after he finished Bloodborne to help finish directing it. The director matters. So that's something I kind of look at. And then after that, I just kind of keep tabs on the game. And I keep seeing publications posting about how good Blood of the Dawnwalker is. And you have to accept the fact that any gaming publication, more often than not, is like bottom common denominator level of skill. So if they're impressed by it, you might be thinking, oh, well, why, if it impresses them and they're like shitty, why should I care? Because these people think that they have a god level skill and they've got terrible skill. So it's something to be mindful of. And everyone who did the early round of previews for Blood of the Dawnwalker had nothing but glowing reviews for it. So that to me tells me it's going to be the next big cultural open world RPG style game. Gaming cultural. Also, the premise for the game, medieval, fantasy, vampires, and Zelda-like mechanics like Majora's Mask. That's like a recipe. That's a recipe for success right there. It definitely could still be shit. I'm not saying it's going to be the most amazing game ever made, but I think it's just probably going to be a really solid, good game. I think it probably is going to get 8s and 9s. Crimson Desert probably deserved way more than it got because the game is still amazing. And that mindset, 100%, Ryan. Typically, people who review things think they know everything about the stuff that they review. Yeah, finally, a Skyrim Slayer. Yeah, because roguelite is such a hard-on thing right now, right? Like, oh, it's a roguelike, it's a roguelite, it's a roguelike. I can't, it's fucking annoying. But Majora's Mask did it in a really cool way, and I like that. Mid, you always have a hard-on, dude. A little fucking baby thumb. Waiting for the new Hot Wheels game, dude. That dude, it fucking looks cool. Don't do that. Don't do that, Kirazan. Don't do that, Kirazan. Do not do that, Kirazan. Do not side with Midge. Midge is a fucking liability. He is a caffeinated buffoon, a fool of a took, a creature from Middle-earth that deserves to be drowned. He is no one that deserves praise. Do not give him that. Do not give him that. I do not have bad DPS. Midge has bad self-control. And regardless of what I say, he knows that's a true statement. I got one of these. No. Oh my god, that's so good. He does. He will do his party impersonation. Midge used to eat on the microphone, though. Midge used to eat on the microphone, and every time he'd take a bite, like, this is pretty good, dude. I gotta say, I made a really good snack back. What are my thoughts on mega bases? I haven't made one, actually. Absolutely, I would kill for Midge. No, dude, I am streaming. I will play with you later. Fuck. Pantheon, like the game Pantheon? Makes you want to play the game Smite. Where's the favorite tower? Oh, fuck, dude. I guess I go here and knock these out. I need a gamer pre-workout, man. Fading over here. There's a survival game set in ancient Rome. Does anyone know the name of that one? It came out like in 2020, like fall 2024. Yeah, the poll that when I looked at it was clearly Palworld, but now it's been spiked. Okay, let's see who's on here. Pwn Star, TQ Midge. Well, you know what? Never mind. I thought there was going to be far more influence on here than this. It would have been a tie without you two. Is it Romestead? If you played me in Smite Arena, you would quit streaming and gaming. I would never, dude. I would never. I'm a rise to the occasion type of person. What's up, Magnu? How are you, dude? Maybe Lost Legions. That might be it. Came out in 2024, I think. Yeah, this Lost Legions is looking like it. Nope, this is coming soon. It's in early access right now. Romestead. No, it's not this.
In the beginning.
Holy God. Dude, I can request. I've never played Smite, no. Gladiators, the old game that was on PlayStation? Fucking love that game. Close Pornhub, dude. I was like, what do you mean PH? J-Dab, you're new to my streams, dude, but anyone who's watched my streams for long enough knows I just fucking would watch porn on my stream if I wanted to. Well, now I gotta look at it. Ooh, this looks pretty fucking cool, man. Kind of looks like, what's it called? This came out... this year. Dude, just over here, Mitch over here, like, I want my 5 seconds of fame. It might have been Expedition Realm. Might have been Expedition Realm. Having to hatch eggs at one at a time since I'm not at the level for the big incubators yet. I've hatched thousands by now manually. Well, oh fuck. Portuguese Spartacus. Well, if you spell my name right, yeah, you'd probably crush it. Did anyone play Einhorn? What the fuck's it name? It's the single player MMO. Like it Eisentraut or some shit, like Eisendale. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. I can't reach my pal. Not, oh god, I fucking love Icewind Dale, dude. Is it Eincard? Yeah, Eincard or something like that. Crimson Desert. No, like it has AI players that have AI guilds and AI groups that join you. Aaron Shore. Okay, Ryan. You're with us now, bro. Okay, let me go get I need some gamer steps. 1 sec. Oh, my butthole. I mean, oh. Large incubator. Is it cool? Aaron Shore seems like it'd be really awesome. It seems like it'd be a really fun game to play like on like a Steam Deck when you're like traveling. Iron Nest? What's Iron Nest? Sometimes I think it'd be really cool to be a teacher. I think I would have fun as a history teacher. But then I'd have the summers to just be shitlord. The problem is, teacher crunch time is around the holidays, depending on if you're a semester or a quarter system. Finals are a thing, and that's like the most busy time for YouTube. I wouldn't stop being a YouTuber. I'm gonna fucking live off a teacher salary? No, sir. Absolutely get Indian food. What would you get, though?
Another
I'm right here, baby.
devotee.
I'm right here, Thanos. Oh, I'm gonna get off the flying thing. Tell him not to worry. We're just flying on the flying thing. Mikey, that is so good. Professor in the halls. Fuck boy when she calls. Sorry, Soren's son. You should, dude. But I make not bad money. Not a rich boy, but I wouldn't want to give up the money to go be a teacher is what I'm saying. Like I would want to still YouTube and then teach. I just don't think anyone cares, Triple Leaf. I think you just gotta play the game however the fuck you want, man. Who cares what people think about how you play it? I don't have sugar daddy money, that's for sure. I live in a single bedroom apartment in Southern California. That's not too bad, but dude, one bad month on YouTube, I'm gonna feel it. Dude, that's actually a really good point. That's a good point. Hey, so we watched your stream. Oops. We already got that. Dude, get blocked from. Oh! Those are all solid choices, Casper. Zero sugar daddy. You know, I've said this before, like on stream and everything, but like, I would hopefully, who knows at this point, right? Like, fuck, like to get married and have kids. And this is a really great job being a single dude. But if I wasn't a single guy, if I had kids to worry about, I would have a very different opinion of my longevity in doing this. Because I'm supporting a lot more than just myself, right? Like right now it's just Roman and me. I could do a video for party compositions if we'd like to see that.
Another loyal devotee.
Dr. D's, did you swap over to Twitch to try to get more of a reaction? Like I said, dude, I don't give a fuck about how fast you beat the game, and I don't think you should either. Play the game how you want. You're a sweat for swapping from YouTube to Twitch just to get me to react to it. That'd actually be really cool, Casper. Actually, you know, realistically,
Another loyal devotee.
You actually get a lot of... You get more money if you are a child-safe channel. In that, like, you choose on your back end of your channel, is your content made for people under the age of 18? And mine most certainly is not. It's not even that, like, I mean, I don't think my guide videos are that bad, you know, but I cuss. I make, Oh, okay, no, you're good, man. I thought you were like, dude, this guy really wants me to acknowledge him. My French brother, my Ferrer over here really wants me to talk about it. You're good, man. I was just saying, like, play how you want. Fuck off if someone calls you a sweat. If you enjoy sweating, then sweat, brother. But, you know, it's like... I'll move over here. If you make a channel that makes child-safe content, then you get a lot more money. Oh, shit. Oh, God, dude. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my boy. Oh, my boy, dude. He just got murdered. Thy meat shield. I appreciate it, brother. Welcome to the channel.
Our modest
Science team just subbed on up. Oh. Oh, no. It would be. So you don't get views for repeat viewership on a single video beyond there's a threshold. Unique views in YouTube are marked differently than the way that they're marked on like normal SEO algorithms. But Rocka, thank you for subbing on Twitch Prime, my man. Very nice of you, bro.
With determination.
But when it comes to videos, you might not get a lot of views from it, but advertisers don't really give a fuck how many times you've watched their video. And you get money through advertisement. So that's what happens. Kids watch that same video tons of times, and you get advertisement views or advertisement money for every time they watch it. Oh, fuck, dude. You just fucking hit me. You god son of a bitch. No.
What?
Nightmare I've got. If you did not know this, I got you. I understand, Frere. You're good. So if you don't know this, if you hold down Q, this tells me, okay, I've got 3 of them. Sometimes I'm like, oh, did I get this one already? Yeah, I've got 3. But if I didn't, it would say no. I need to go back to a fucking... Can't fly anywhere, so... Oh, God. Shrimmers are kind of assholes, dude. I'm on Fey Break, so that's the 6th boss, I think. Yes. So go to Party, Mark. Click any of your pals and just hover over there, type, and there's your chart. I'm on the 7th. Look at all these. Look at all these. I don't want to get down here. Hey, look at that, though. I just went to the boss and caught it. Over here. I went to the boss and just speed chucking, dude. Launching. I haven't minded him that much, Kier. Hey, it's International Friendship Day today, guys. What the f... you know, Ian, I did, but not for Yavi, and not for all of them. I kind of just pulled a couple across. No, I don't give a shit about it. I don't care if you have bad English here, dude. Not everyone's first language. Cool with me, partner. Yeah, that's the biggest reason I use it, right? Those boots, though, they use up an accessory slot, right? Kira, not slut. These accessory sluts coming around here. Not today, not gonna happen to me. You cannot do that I've ever seen. But that might have been a point at the beginning of early access. I just don't know, unfortunately. What am I looking for? Oh, so I actually have to build this? That's annoying. I mean, I think you're crushing it, dude. I did not know that English was not your native language until you said English is not my native language, and I saw, oh, I can tell French is your main. That's why I called you Frere. You learned that early on. Yeah, but you can capture rain in the red zone church. He gives you a quest. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you had to clean up, you dirty bitch. Oh, I make 100 of these. What is this again? Okay. Why are you using guilty for using the breed guide? I mean, I don't really like, you mean the guy that says like, hey, breed this animal, this pal, that pal? I mean, I don't blame you, man. Yeah, Duolingo does suck. Dude, look at this motherfucker out here, dude. Iwar's going crazy. You see this PAL box that is full of nothing but Zoe's segments. Thanks for watching, Blue Flame. Have a good one, brother. Stay moist, stay hard, be limp. What is your preferred method of learning a new language, Dr. Dees? Oh, this is pretty cool. This game is Ground of Aces, a World War II base building and management game inspired by RimWorld. But they added a new update that lets your chat influence the base build. That's pretty cool. There's a glitch treasure chest near you or your base and it can't pick it up. Talking about this guy over here?
What?
Oh. This one I've been hiding. About building a basing, so much for the explanation about basing. Absolutely. Happy to help you out, Chirpin. Is this Pokemon Fire Red? Oh, okay, well, good luck, dude. Everybody in chat say good luck to Dr. Dees on his job interview.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Dude, I have
Praise the sun.
I have a really good... Hey, Thy Meat Shield, thank you so much for subbing up with Twitch Prime. No, it never did, Ryan. That sucks, right? I have a GameSir. I have a GameSir controller, and it's fucking good. It's... I'm not saying that because they sent it to me. I played around with it at PAX West, and I was like, oh, would you guys be willing to send me one? And I can do a review on it. And I never got around to reviewing it, unfortunately. But it's really fucking good. It's like... It's like 50 bucks, 60 bucks. I love it. Yeah, that's the problem is the one that I got, they haven't done new faceplates for. For game dev, fuck yeah, dude. Can afford a meatball sub. What about a meatball sub from Subway? Ooh, okay. So last stream we talked about your favorite hot dog, your favorite pizza, your favorite hamburger setups. What is your favorite specifically from Subway sandwich? And that might be sacrilege. Some people are like, it's not sandwich, it's not even real bread. I'm like, dude, fuck you, man. Like, let me enjoy my shit food. I'm not saying that Subway passes as a deli. I'm saying that sometimes I like bad things. The same people that are like, oh, dude, I can't believe you eat Subway. Fucking do anal in a fucking shitty subway train station, you know? Like, just leave me alone. Let me love my bad shit. That spongy bread is delightful. Dude, meatball sub from Subway, hands down. With ranch and lettuce? With ranch and lettuce? I don't know how I feel about that one. You do that on purpose. No, Braun, it's fine. Someone call the FBI. The ranch lettuce meatball sub is psychotic. Yeah, honestly, I just do like Parmesan cheese on top. No, fuck you, Fervor. I know what you're doing here. You and Midge are in cahoots. Chicken bacon ranch with Southwest sauce instead of ranch, like that. I go for the classic Italian of the Italian BMT on white. Mayo, lettuce, extra tomato, olive oil and vinegar, salt and pepper. I like that. Double cheese steak sub on cheese bread, salt and pepper and barbecue sauce only. Damn, see, everyone's got an opinion now. I just get the BMT with oil and vinegar and black olive. Hell yeah, you fucking do, Nikki. Love a ranch we're in the mood for. Plus spinach, pickles, jalapenos, tomato, black olive, garlic oil, garlic aioli, Parmesan and pepper. You know, see, I could see why the ranch is good. The ranch is actually not the thing that's the wildest thing for me. It's the fact that the lettuce is going to wilt by the time I open it up. Okay, so I've heard the Firehouse subs meatball sub is amazing, but I've never had it. I'm afraid to have it. Double turkey with all the trimmings on Italian herb bread. Damn, okay, Katie. Yeah, dude, also, I can't be eating lettuce over here, man. I got poop lettuce. Have to act fast, texture. So would you get that and eat it at the place, or is this someone you'd actually pick up too? Bro, it's marinara lettuce. It's lettuce spaghetti by the time you get a lettuce spaghetti. Yeah, poop lettuce. The poop's tainted. The lettuce is tainted. Cold cut combo. Thank you. Thank you, Crit Phil. The cold cut combo double meat has been my go-to for a long time. But the OG one that I lost a lot of my weight under. Because remember I was talking about how, I lost 100 pounds in total. But I lost all my weight by eating, it's just ham, cheese, black olives, lettuce, and mayonnaise. That was it. Dude, oh my God. Jonathan. Turn the webcam back on for this one. So I've been to England 8 times. And Subway in England is a fucking travesty. I understand what you say. So Jonathan here said, not gonna lie, I'd love to try American Subway. I feel like the UK Subway is just sad. Sad is such an understatement. So sad. It fits the grueling hard life of the middle class of the standard British person. It just kind of, you feel it. Well, Ryan, I'm not going to go eat poop lettuce if I can voluntarily avoid it. You know, see, that was my big problem, you know? And I'm not trying to get on a pulpit here. But like when Covizi was making its rounds and people were coughing, and I'd be like, yo, step back with that. You sit over there with that shit. People are like, what are you afraid to get sick? I'm like, afraid? I don't want to get sick. If I can choose between a day of waking up healthy and a day of being sick, I choose healthy every fucking time. If I could choose between waking up and not having poop lettuce, where I then piss out my ass for 2 weeks, and just having a normal bowel movement, I'm going normal. Every day I'm going normal. I mean, my weight is at a fine level. if I was overweight, I would be wolfing down that poop lettuce. Let me tell you, fuck, dude. Holy shit. I'm just not touching it, Ian. With the way that news circuits work, dude, the lettuce is outside my door waiting to come in, you know? you just have no barometer for the severity of things. So you hear about something and it's like, did you hear? Someone's pooping on the lettuce. And you're like, well, I'm not having it for a bit then, you know? I'll hang out. I keep shutting the webcam off because we get encoder overloads. So that's what's happening. You know, you don't get encoder overloads with EQL. The cold cut combo though is so good, Tiger Eye. The cold cut combo is so good. It's all turkey based too, which is even better. Yeah, I didn't understand that. Like it really weirded me out when people are like, "What, are you afraid to get sick?" I'm like, dude, I just don't want to fucking be sick. COVID or no COVID, if I could choose not to have the flu or a cold, I'm gonna do it. If I can choose to like swallow the saliva in my mouth and have it not hurt my throat, I'm down. Thank you, Casper. What a lovely thing. Thank you, Mr. Surf Daddy. I appreciate it, brother. The first day, he said, the first day when the lettuce thing was announced, everyone tossed out their supply of lettuce and verified with their suppliers. There's no poop lettuce going around today in the United States. Thank you. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm doing another flyer. I'd like to get... I think I can do this. I know what I want to do. It's time to bring out the real flyer. The radio flyer, baby. You know, this needs an organization too. I hate how fucking this is a pain in the ass every time. Okay, I did not get it. Oh, I can't wait to just play around with these. Oh, it's 68. Son of a bitch. I don't even have Sorelight anyway. Fuck. So Jonathan, here's a funny callback to that. Again, we're not getting political. This is not a political time. I'm not having that kind of shit. I don't like that. We're here to have a good time and enjoy our escapisms. But during COVID, during lockdown, there were two things happened to me back to back. I was watching Supernatural. Yeah. Supernatural, yeah, Supernatural with the brothers, right? The two brothers that hunt pretty much everything supernatural. Supernatural, right? Okay. And it was the episode where, oh shit, my fucking mercy glasses. Where they go forward in time to the year 2020, and it's the apocalypse. Because the four horsemen had shown up, and they were trying to fuck around with things. And so what's his nuts goes forward in time. One of the brothers, the darker haired brother, and I was watching it during 2020. And he goes forward in time. No, Dean is the other brother. Not the badass brother, the other brother. Hey, Apple Juice gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much, man. Sam, thank you. Come here. So Sam goes forward in time, and he meets up with Dean, and they defeat the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. They end the apocalypse in the 2020, and he says, hey, when you go back in time, just stockpile toilet paper. That was the first thing that went sold out in stores, and I was like, oh my god. Oh, Dean went for it because Sam was saving. Okay, there you go, yeah. And I was like, that was so funny. And then, like a couple weeks later, I was watching Deep Space Nine. I had started Deep Space Nine for the first time, and I was watching it. And there's an episode. So, Star Trek always has let me go back in time episodes. And the episode that I was watching had they went back in time to the year 2020. And in that point in Star Trek history, they had built these ghettos, basically. They called them something specifically. It was like low income zones. And you were relegated there. And then they gave you job interviews. You went on job interviews to get jobs, to make money, to leave those ghettos. It was basically like government created housing. But what was happening was no one was getting jobs. No one was moving out of ghettos. People were being placed in the ghettos, and they were just being kept there almost deliberately. And just kind of like away from society. The year they go back to is 2020. And this is right after the George Floyd situation and everything that goes on with that and all the corresponding rallies and everything. So that happens, and I'm like, man, this is pretty intense to watch. Then I watched this episode, 2020. It's like, oh, what starts it is someone gets murdered who is a person of color, and it starts a whole series of riots that then changes everything. And I was like, what's going on here right now? And it's like, they said this all happened right off the back of a pandemic. And I was like, Jesus Christ, what's going on? Oh my God, Kieran. I moved into my apartment. No, that's not true. I got what I was going to say was not true. I got a subscription. I got a membership to what's that place? Costco. 2 years ago, year and a half ago. And I bought Asatros, what's up, man? I bought a thing of toilet paper from them. I have not bought toilet paper since then, and I am nowhere near buying toilet paper. Well, I think, it's a pretty easy. I think the toilet paper thing is, if you don't live in a region that has, dude, that'd be really fun. I would love to do that, Soren. If you don't live in a place where you have disasters that require foodstuffs or any kind of, not preventative, but any kind of like stockpiling, like hurricanes or tornadoes, then you've never experienced those things. So it's really easy as a showrunner, like Kirzan was saying, it's really easy to run like, oh yeah, man, if someone said like, hey, you got a shelter in place, the first things that's going to be knocked off of shelves are non-perishables, including toilet paper. I think that's an easy slam dunk. But yeah, people do then correlate like, how did they guess that? Like, or like people like, oh, The Simpsons, how did they guess it? It's like, man, they've been making shows for 14 years. You throw enough shit at a wall, something's going to stick. I need someone that can fly. I guess I'll just go with my Quiver. Dude, if you want to go next year, that'd be a lot of fun. Dude, that'd be a really funny mockumentary, Mr. Surf Daddy. Like a mockumentary about how big TP is killing people to that are trying to make bidets more of a regular thing. Like putting hits out on influencers that saying, I don't know about you guys, but I've been using bidets lately and I feel so much better about my life. And it's like found dead in his apartment 2 weeks later, overdosed on sleeping pills. Yeah, just go ahead and start, man. That's what I did. I didn't do a bunch though, you know? I just, you know, merchants, what I did was I was like, you know what? I want to breed this guy. So I made a couple, is it really? That's so funny, Surf Daddy. That is so funny. I didn't know that. I bred this guy because I had these two passives on 2 different pals that made this guy. So I just did it. So yeah, if you want, I would say just hit it, but I wouldn't get too lost in the weeds because you get so many different pals as you kind of traverse away. Dude, this guy with runner, it's fucking hauling. You know what, Sachos? I don't know, man. It's you already got mixed reviews. I'm really loving Palworld. I'm really loving making content for Palworld. I just don't know if I want to jump into Mistfall Hunter, really. I'm trying to knock out these outlooks real quick here. I don't know why I like the Quivering so much. Dude. Roman is not a good guard dog at all. He is so friendly. So how do I can't find out how to find this fucking dude. Bro, here with a $10 donation. I don't know if this is worth a video on its own, but can you give your thoughts on bases overproducing materials? Some farms like potatoes produce so much, I need to delete some stacks, that and ores. I would tell you, if you have an overproduction of goods, find something that you can mass produce away from them. Here. Damn it. I figured he was, but I tried to get him earlier and I couldn't get it. Let me show you. So either sell them is a really good call, Casper, or like, okay, got these, select recipe. If I got a ton of ore, you can just come over here and grind it into Paldium. Hold on one sec, my brother's calling me. One sec, guys. All right, back. My brother doesn't usually call me, so if he calls me, I drop everything and answer the phone. Usually if my mom calls me, and he works very closely with my mom and my dad, so that's why I'm like, oh shit, my brother's calling. I wonder if something's bad. But no, it was just, he was like, hey, my dog ate this. Do you think I need to be worried? I was like, nah, you're good. Have you done an expedition breeding video to explain how to get the most firepower available? So Kirazan has a really good way to do this. Your things are broken up by individual types, right? He bred 20 of, what was the types you did, Kier? It was, fuck, can't remember what it was. Incineram was one of them. But basically, you see how these say required type? You build out a team of 20 for each one, and you throw them at it. And if you get lucky on them, then they're super strong. Which, that could be a cool video. There we go. Let's go ahead and copy that. Here's there we go. That could be a cool video if you guys want me to do that. I could build an expedition base and basically what is evolution? What the hell does evolution mean there? But yeah, so like, oh shit, just put up Claude on accident. Oh, do it. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So let's say if I take a look over here and I just press auto assign, look at my Kilmari. Because this location, the type, those five have all types. Those five have all types. Breed them to 4 stars and set them loose. Yeah. Like this guy's got 3 stars. So his whatever is just jacked. His combat power. But also, he's a lucky, so his lucky goes up more. And I believe them being alpha helps as well. Like that's an Eidolon with alpha and a star. I have other Eidolons on here. But yeah, that's four with middling IVs is worth about 80k points. Awakening, not evolution, endgame final boost to jack up all your PALS to max. Okay. I mean, if you guys want, I can do that. I can do a video on that. So the 2 videos I'm considering right now. Really? Fervor. So it does have build complexity in it, you're saying? That's exciting to hear, because I felt like it didn't. Quite a bit, okay. Because I've seen the tree, but the tree just kind of looked relatively linear. Yeah, send it on over, dude. I call them Pokemon all the time. So the 2 videos I'm thinking about, one is food production, make a food production video, just teaching people about how like, okay, watering and planting aren't nearly as important as gathering. Gathering is what increases the yield from individual farms. So having PALs, having more gathering PALs than watering and planting PALs, because planting is a one and done. You plant it, you're good. And a planting PAL can knock out multiple farms, especially a higher level one. Same thing with watering. You get Gillette and Gelroy. Hey, got the job. Well, fuck yeah, Dr. D's. Everybody in chat say congratulations, Dr. D just got himself a new job in game development. Just having just Gelroy and Gillette, you can pretty much water an entire base. But then having high gather pals means that then they are gathering way more. Oh shit. Oh, interesting, Casper. Also, considering condensing gives a good insight into how the game is balanced. 2 stars is double 1 star, 3 stars is double 2 stars, and 4 stars is double 3 stars. That's a pretty interesting way to put it. We're all gonna get laid. I don't know if I can do this. Oops. Nintendo America? Dude, that's fucking huge, dude. Good for you. What's this? I have not gotten there, unfortunately. Dude, right off the butthole. Did you see that, dude? Whoops. Forgot to put these back on. Little buddy. Oh no. I just murked that thing. First base, but not second base. How do I ride them out? I checked the mining box. You have to build a harness to ride them out. That PAL specific harness, you have to research it from the technology tree. Hey, we got it. So there's that. I love it. I love the new effigies. That's a oh, I really like these guys. These fucking Super Saiyan horses. You ever seen them work? That's so cool. Don't get mad at me. Oh, you're mad at me. Oh, you're mad at me. Oh, I'm gonna capture 5 of them for sure. Oh! For hyenas? You can't say that word, dude. You can't say hyenas here, bro. Some of us know what that means. No. They just did a patch for Pentalaus, though. Pentulus. Oh, dude, who saw the Odyssey and fucking loved it because it was so good? Okay, dude. I don't think I have any ground on him. Oh, I got some shit. Yeah, no spoilers for those that haven't seen it, but it's really good. shit, dude. I'm just gonna. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Wah. Yeah. Yeah. Wah.
No, it just follows the Odyssey. Like, it doesn't have any of the Iliad in there at all. Well, it kind of does, actually. But it's fun. Dude. I'm gonna run out of spheres. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Brittle? Damn it. Yes. Or it goes through it in a way that is, like, condensed in a good way. How, dude? This teleport pretty cool. I think one of my favorite parts about it is that it's, yeah, there we go, is that it's entirely practical effects. Well, no, majority of it's practical effects.
Yeah. Wah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think, you know, honestly, Silver, we don't want to spoil it, though. We don't want to spoil it for anyone. So, Yabi, don't read chat. I think it's hard to do that kind of stuff without it feeling... I would never have thought that, Kitty. You haven't said hello once today in this conversation. I think the problem with trying to do good Greek mythology is how much of the gods are in Greek mythology. And that's not to say that it's like, oh, you can't do gods anymore or anything like that. It's just, it's hard to have them as, because they're, I mean, any kind of Greek mythology story is, it's kind of like truly about them, right? This thing is cool as fuck looking. Oh my god, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a Kamehameha the shit out of me. Nice, got it. Hey, Runner and Demon God, I'll take it. Yeah, it's mostly about that. But I mean, one of my favorite things about, like, we'll use the Iliad, for example. Let's use the Iliad. That's part of it, Iwar. But not as much of a focus. We'll use the Iliad, for example. The Iliad is pretty much all about Helen of Troy and the interplay between the Mycenaeans and the Trojans. And how the Trojans and the Mycenaeans had been at war for years, and how they finally were able to kind of like bury the hatchet, more or less. And that's when Prince Paris is like, yo, I'm gonna fuck Helen. And that kicks off the Trojan War, right? Because of course Agamemnon was an accomplished Mycenaean warlord that had gathered pretty much they weren't necessarily city-states at that time. Every like predominant state under him, and said, hey, you're gonna go to war for me at the behest of my brother's honor, which was truly about him trying to capitulate Troy. Troy controlled the eastern portion of trade on the other side of the Peloponnesian peninsula. The Peloponnesian peninsula is Greece. And at that time, during the Bronze Age, you have the Greeks, you have the Egyptians further south, right? And then on the other side, you have pretty much the various Sumerian cultures, Anatolia, and then on to the further east of that, you've got like Babylon, Assyrians, depending on what time we're taking a look at. And Troy acted as a middle ground of trade between those points. So, because if you don't know this, Troy is in Anatolia. Bronze Age map. Hold, please. I always gotta fucking do a CAPTCHA when I want to Google now. It's like, our systems have detected unusual traffic on your network. I'm like, fuck off, dude. Okay.
Another loyal
Not it. That's not it. There, this is good. Late Bronze Age. Perfect. Why did you download it, motherfucker? I got this shit just sitting in my fucking download bank. All my porn. Okay. Here we go. Here's a unprompted history lesson because you didn't want it, but now you're going to get it. Light capture. So, I mean, that's actually... There you go. So, at the time, during the Trojan War, I don't know, Hittites might have been this big. Probably not at that time. Hittites kind of got smashed out. And the new Assyrian culture pops up in Mesopotamia and takes a lot of this over. Canaan was a predominant force and Egypt was a predominant force. This is before Egypt kind of moves west here and captures all of the Levant as well. By the time the Bronze Age collapse happens, Egypt falls back to this. But the Minoan civilization too, which is the first real true civilization of sizable worth. Like it was oftentimes thought it was Mesopotamia, but it was actually looked at that Minoans we're finding have anthropologically the first true civilization. So the Messenians were realizing that Troy was right here. Troy was pretty much right at the mouth into the Black Sea. And if they were able to control Troy, it would give them a foothold into Anatolia. And this was huge because this would allow for Mycenaean and Greek culture to move further east, and they would control trade. At least on this portion of it. The Minoan civilization had to go this way to go through the strait into the Black Sea, further and further, whatever, and blah, blah, blah. So Daddy Agamemnon is like, cool, let me use this as a matchbox to unite the Mycenaeans. Because while they were having the precursor to the Trojan War was wars with Troy, and it was pretty much just Mycenae that was fighting. Mycenaeans are all of Troy, all of Greece. Mycenae was its own location, which was like right over here. It's kind of like roughly where Athens is. And the Trojan War sparks this and they go across. But the Trojan War, the Iliad, is really about the interplay between the gods that side with the Mycenaeans and the gods that side with Troy. Mycenaeans is like Athena, Persephone or Aphrodite. Persephone is the daughter of Aphrodite. Apollo is over... No. Athena and Apollo are both with Troy. That's right, because Achilles defaces a temple, and that's what gets him fucked over. And I can't remember who else was with the Mycenaeans. I think Poseidon was. But basically, every big act in the Trojan War... Oh, you guys can't see me talking. That's not fun. Every big act in the Trojan War. Huh? Why is it up there? There we go. Every big act in the Trojan War was dictated because of, hey, Ajax fell because Hephaestus didn't favor him to do this and that. Poseidon was with the Trojans. Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember. And the reason that Prince Paris is able to hit Achilles' heel is because Athena guides the arrow into Achilles' heel. Because Athena is who knew that. So we all know the story of Hercules, right? But Hercules is a demigod. He is a son of a nymph and fuck, someone is someone's is his father, and she dipped him into the river Styx, holding him by his feet, and pulled him out. Zeus. I figured it was Zeus, but I couldn't remember who it was. Pulls him out. You did click a Palworld stream, Anthony, but you learned some fucking history right now. Not Kronos. Kronos was a Titan. Was the father of Zeus. Dips him into the river Styx, pulled him out, and because where she held him was his heel, that's where Achilles' heel comes from. Prince Paris shoots an arrow after Achilles kills Hector and drags him around Troy on a chariot. It hits his heel, he falls off and dies. It's weird though. He falls off and hits his head and dies because it's like, oh, the heel is what hitting him then turns him mortal. It's really weird. It's a really weird interplay between why hitting him in the heel is what kills him. But really, yeah, it's all about like, hey, Achilles dies here. Hector is like probably one of like the most unsung heroes of the Trojan War because he's the leader of the Apollonians, which is like their elite cavalry. It's kind of the beginning of what eventually becomes Greek. Oh, what's it called? No, Carthaginian band of heroes or some shit. Mother was the sea nymph. Thank you, Silver Dew. I couldn't remember who it was, but it's just all about the interplay between the characters in this with their strings being pulled by the gods. And it's hard to do a movie like that because I think for the modern viewer, if you're not, it's easy to read something like that because you can read it and you can understand subtext. Like, oh, Paris drew his bow and let go of the arrow. And then the next paragraph is, in flight, Athena guided it in. This all started because Zeus liked fucking everything. Zeus turned into a golden shower and then made this person. But it's I think it's hard to do a good it's hard to do a good representation of that. I think it just kind of gets fuddled up and it ends up becoming shit. So I think with what you've got, it works. It doesn't have, and I think too, like, we're thinking practical effects. It made more sense the way they did it. And also too, there are very few acts of outright overt divinity in Greek mythology. Overt sacred band. Thank you, Rohirrim. I could not think of that word. That's so funny, Dr. Dees. That is so funny. I think they did a great job because also Greek mythology, divinity within Greek mythology is very rarely external to the conversation outside of the gods. The gods are the ones that have like, Zeus threw a thunderbolt at Poseidon who caught it and launched an orca at him, you know, like that's where the divinity happens. But as the divinity they interplay with humans is usually influence. It's not usually, or it's like a nudge here or there. It's not like, oh, Hector rose his sword to the sky and said, I curse you, Zeus, and Zeus struck him with a lightning bolt. Like that doesn't really happen in Greek mythology. Greek mythology stuff is usually like very, not grounded because it's fucking crazy, right? But it's less of that. Well, that's the big thing too. Greek mythos is all spoken culture, which I think is what makes the Odyssey really good. Is this is not a spoiler, Yavi, so you're fine. The story of the Iliad is partly told in the Odyssey, and it's done through word of mouth, which is really cool. They're like, well, did you hear what happened at Troy? This is what happened at Troy. This is what happened at Troy. And then finally you talk to someone who was at Troy and goes, no, that's not what happened. This is what happened. And it's just really interesting to see how the interplay between all those things. I'm gonna see what this boss... I have no idea what this boss is like. I actually don't know Roman mythology. I barely know the Roman names for gods. I just know Greek mythology. Oh, dude, this guy looks sick as fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta shut this webcam off. It's gonna get really choppy. Dude, look at fucking this motherfucker. What the fuck is this guy? Oh my god. Oh no, I don't have anything to fight him. What do you mean? Do I remember what Greek mythology was just called religion? Yeah, back when I was sailing up and down the coast of Greece. What the fuck are you talking about, Midge? Back in my day, we used to call Greek mythology religion. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. You're insane sometimes. No, I did not rebuild it. You're the one who did this. Back in 12,000 BC, I remember when we used to call Zeus God. There's a specific term for the Greek pantheon and Greek religion. Like, you know how it's like, oh, Christianity, Catholicism, Mormonism, any of those things. There's a term for Greek mythology that's not just called Greek mythology, and I can't remember what it is. It's like Hellenism, I think it's what it's called, or something like that. If I step on a Lego, it's because you're over and you brought one over in your fucking, yeah, see, Helen, there we go. Brought one over in your pocket, your little chocolate pocket. I gotta swap everything out. Hellenistic refers to a time period that is different from Hellenic. Hellenic and Hellenistic is by either pre or post Alexander the Great, depending on. No, you're not going to bed, you're staying up. Fuck yeah, Kirazan, get him. Probably, we used to call it religion until some fucko, probably Midge, climbed the mountain and said the gods weren't there. Man, I love when people roast Midge. Yeah, I gotta bring way more fire pets to this fight. I gotta bring Magma Daddy. Oh! Bastigor is so cool looking. Okay, so what would we want to watch? What kind of video you guys want me to make first? Do you want a base specialization video where I go into like, hey, here's how you make a breeding base, a production base, stuff like that? Do you want me to do a video on food production? Or is there another concept you want me to cover in a video? I mean, I kind of like that expedition video. That's kind of a cool thing. More history videos. I mean, when we played Crusader Kings 3, we did history lessons before every single video. Every single stream. Optimizations? What's optimization? Yeah, you know, but I think that people don't understand how... Can I leave? I mean, I'm not gonna beat this guy. The expedition video I think would be pretty cool. Yeah, just look up Crusader Kings 3, especially like when I did my Reconquista campaign of Spain. We just covered the history of the Reconquista, and I broke it down to different stages of it that roughly matched up where we would roughly have been in that point in history. I think that food is simple, but I think that teaching people that, like, hey, just like get 2 watering pals, 1 or 2 good planting pals, and then like 1 or 2 really good gathering pals. That's all you really need. I just love history. I mean, even with just this guy, we almost killed him. Well, not quite. We got him to half. Almost. God, that Brittany fucking match with him was so boring.
A steadfast supporter.
I actually would really love to do. I was just thinking that on my ride back from the park today. Right? So I could take a road to the park in the morning. I would love to do like a community-based showcase. Someone did that, and I saw one of the coolest like Japanese theme base I've ever seen. Man, I want to go back and look and steal things from it. I thought you meant like an actual refrigerator in your house, Iwar. I was like, how the fuck? Okay, we got this. Get my fucking corpse first. You know what I just thought of here, or anyone for that matter? So if you could really cheese stuff like if you really wanted to cheese expeditions, you build the PAL, the global PAL storage box. All you got to do is make one. You just make one really good pet. Well, PAL. And I'm sorry, in the case that we're talking about for expedition specifically, we're going to make a really good Osurk, a really good Penking, a really good Incineram, a really good Warsect, and a really good Selene. You put it into the global PAL box, and then you pull 20 out. That's it. That's all you do. Here. So this is the global PAL box. Global PAL box you can put PALs into, and they are available in any save game you play. Oh, okay, so you can only. Okay, that's good. That's good. I was like, dude, this could be abused. This could really be abused. Okay, I'm glad. I thought you could do endless copies. I was like, dude, I don't like this. I don't really want to showcase this in a video. This is way too... the reason I would have used it would have been to make my team for the video so that I don't have to breed everything. But yeah, that makes me happy that there's like a coded DNA. Holy crap, I was gonna be like, oh no, an exploit. But also those PALs that you pull out of that box are limited in what you can do with them. Like you can't sell them. You can breed with them. You cannot condense with them though. Yeah, what you can do though is what you can do, Surf, is... Okay, you can condense with them. That was it. So you basically put a 1-star in and breed it and pull it back out and basically keep piggybacking it. I've seen a video with it where it's like, okay, when it's a 2-star, you put it in and delete the other one, and you keep doing that for the 2-star to the 3-star to the 4-star. So you can max PALs really easy with a gold PAL box. Sort of, because remember, you have to use their saddles, and if you can't get their saddle, you can't leverage their partner skills. And they do de-level. It's flight capacity. Oh, glide speed, okay. Papa Oxy, what's up, dude? Oh, for sure. I'm just saying, like, you can't get, like, the fastest mount, because it usually has a saddle. Guys, this has been one of our best streams in a long time. Glad to have it. Glad to do it. We used to have streams like this all the time when we did, when we were pumping Baldur's Gate 3. I missed the high day, love you, babe. Talk about how men are afraid to say they love you to their male friends. Yeah, I agree. They are. I tell you, I love you every day. Because one day, Midge, you're gonna die, and I'm gonna be glad that I told you that I love you while you're alive. I actually, you know, I'm pretty upset that I remind you and I boost your self-esteem. But until then, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna be on tonight or today. Yabi for sure. After stream, no, I'll probably eat. Space Marine had some good ones too. Nice, Yabi. Indifferent to you. Oh my god, it's because you didn't tell me you love him, Yabi. That's why. You gotta tell me you love him. Jesus Christ. Iwar just rolling up on me with his fucking jacked up lamb ball, dude. Get that fucking thing out of here, dude. It's gonna poop everywhere. So here's a... My family growing up was not an I love you family. And that doesn't bother me. That's not like a thing that I hold over anyone's head, you know? My family's old world Italian, like second generation. I'm second generation, so it's just the way my family is. My dad showed that he loved me by waking up at 5 in the morning every day, going to work and coming back at like 6, 7 p.m. because he owned the businesses. I worked my ass off, and so I didn't. Well, he paid for the other 2 years of it, but I got a bunch of grants and scholarships to college. So he showed me he loved me by I graduated college without any debt. That's great. Awesome. Got to hit the ground running rather than having to start in the hole. So all these forms of literal love versus the form of saying I love you can oftentimes be, I don't know, sometimes it can kind of be not meant, is what I guess where I'm getting at. And you know, my parents are older now. My parents are in their 70s, and they didn't say it a lot growing up. And if you don't want it, I don't count the bodies, baby. So when I get off the phone, I do this with my friends too. When I get off the phone, I go, okay, Dad, or I say, oh, okay, dude, love you, bye. And it's starting to, like, it infects people. It infects people over time. The love you, bye. They'll say it back. Oh, dude, I love you too. Fuck. What? What? What'd you say? Like, I love it. It's, God, you just sneak it in there. Look at all these cool saddles, all these cool animals. I think it's important. Oh yeah, just don't tell girls it's their birthday. It fucking clearly tricks them. You're like, I didn't mean to. Iwar, how many times have I told you when you go to leave guild chat, I love you? Soren, are you still here? You know how many times I tell you I love you, you stupid fucking idiot. I didn't mean it. I say it anytime I can. Even if it sounds like a throwaway, don't actually care. I've definitely said that before, J-Rock. I have something I want to be inside of you to someone. What did you say? I said, what do you mean? What did I say? I didn't mean it. Love me. I do love you, you son of a bitch. Soar lights. Okay, so I don't have soar light yet. But we'll get there. Okay, so let's sort this by fire. I got my Jack Blazamut. Only 57. I actually do not have a stacked fire team anymore. That's gonna be a problem. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got love all around us. I think a really good way to deal too with like big fights. So what you would do, Iwar, is go sort, Palpedia number, sort. And I know that Lamball, oops, hold on, let me turn that off. Now sort. I know Lamball is like number 4. So I just go through there. It's kind of the best way to do it. Or if you know, hey, I know Lamball's neutral, I'll go Palpedia number and then neutral. And then that usually will help. Oh, there we go. Easy number 1? There you go. Or you know what? I'm trying to find one that's just know that if you do switch to the element, you have to make sure Palpedia number's selected. So if I'm on Palpedia number, right? I'm gonna click ice. It defaults it to level. I gotta do that again, and then I can press sort. Now I've got this by its Palpedia number. Let's go try that one more time. I don't know if I have any better. Flare Storm's pretty good. Yeah, I hate it too. It does when I'm looking for a specific one, Rodrigo. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like sorting by level. Exactly. I'm going to go over here. I want to find a skill. Oops. Skill. Okay, I only got this. Ignis Breath, 160. Ignis Rage, 500. Ugh, it's an epic though. Flare Storm, 200. Flame Wall, 250. If this wasn't an epic, I would eat it, but... I want a search bar so bad, man. Dude, Fox Parks is amazing still. It's still one of my favorite PALS. Let's see if we can beat this boss to close our stream out. So what would you guys want to see though? Frozen area and close off base. Will you start freezing or do you have to have fires and furnaces? Closing it off helps, but you still will need to have a fire and or furnace, or have something like this, heat and cold resistance level 3. So what video do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see base specialization video where I go into breeding bases, production bases, food production bases, resource production bases, or do you want to see an expeditions video, go into like how to win expeditions basically, or would you want to see a video on specifically food production? a cooking stream. Dude, I would love to do a cooking stream. Carrie, just keep him in your party and do stuff. There's an Ignis version of that one, Nuka. I love that. Bases and I mean Expedition. That might be it, dude. Expedition sounds like a really fun binging with Spartacus. I actually really want to do a crossover fervor with binging with Babish. Andrew Rea and I look so similar, and I actually am a really like I've been cooking forever. I love cooking. If I had the money, I would open up a food truck based off of my grandmother's Italian recipes. And I don't really want to share my ideas because they're fucking genius. Because, you know, there's... Oops, what'd I do? What was that shit? Oh no! Why did I not move? There we go. Because I think it'd be really funny if I did a cooking portion with him and the other half is we did a gaming thing. Where I taught him how to play a game. Dude, watch Blasma come out here, the Flame Emperor himself. Oh, are we back on that? I don't really think it's gonna be worth it because Zero Company's coming out like not even a full week before Blood of the Dawnwalker. Well, I would do all of the above. I just want to... Boom! I love that ability, dude. Shit. Oh! Oh, what's this? That's looking spicy. We're gonna dismount. Pop him back in. Get Bushi out. Just throw Bushi to the wind. I'm a big believer that, like, the best way to kind of do fights if you don't have stuff up to the level, you just keep cycling pets. Like, he's not really beat up right now, so it's fine. But it gives like Plasma an example here to like come back online a bit. Okay, he's used all of his cooldowns, swap him out. Daddy, use it. Use it, Daddy. Thunderclap him. Do it. Damn it. Oops. I'll just swap him out and want him to die. Oh. I'm just gonna throw like kind of not a sacrificial one, but one is just not gonna really do a bunch of damage here. And if they get stuck in any kind of like CC, I pull them out as well. Like, why let them just take that damage, you know? And you really can't shoot to the side of this thing. It's not a hit scan weapon. For sure, Ryan. Boom, baby. I also think it changes the damage that they take.
Yep. Yeah.
No, Blazomat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget about the boost gun.
Wah.
Oh shit. Closer. I just want to have my. It's funny. Is you get flush with You're flush with fire pals in the beginning of the game. Yeah, I think so too, Black Sheep. I was saying the same thing. You're flush with fire pals at the beginning of the game, and then it's like that kind of goes away. I don't know, John. I've not even gotten there. And you stop getting them. You're like, shit. Now I need fire pals, which I think is actually a cool way to do this. My poor boy, dude. Look at him. Oh, I think I've got this. It just, I don't want to wait the timer out for him. So let's go back here. Sort by. Oh, I wanted to see this though. This thing. That thing is cool as fuck looking. Got it to have Demon God and Runner on it. This is my new flyer, baby. This is it. See, that's I wish there were more electric. Yeah, I feel like I've used electric the least of anything, and I think it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I know that's a big way to play, is you just do like a bunch of the party buffs. Like the Gob Fit is a good example. Or things that increase fire damage in your party. Or scale. Like this guy, while mounted, the player's attack type is fire. It increases attack by 7%. I know this does, right? Yeah, it changes the player's attack to fire. This? Oh, Soline. Do I have one? I don't know if I have one. Status inflicting build. Interesting. So do you guys think they'll do a DLC? Look at this little dude, man. Look at this little guy. Got it, okay. I thought you saw her and I was like, oh, use her. This one's really interesting too. While in the party, when the player attacks an enemy afflicted with burn, the enemy creates flames around itself, dealing continuous damage equal to 50% of the player's attack damage to enemies that come into contact with them. I would love them to go to level 100. Yeah, you know, you're right? Because the map, if for those that don't know, the map, like, Here's the edge. I mean, even the northwest portion right here. Oh no, the northwest is, this is where the tree is, right? Right here. So the map, you can see, I'm going to center it. So right here, this is a shade darker right there. So this is the top edge. Goes right here, comes down, and comes down here, and this is all open. Yeah, this is still my first playthrough. There's one that does more, it scales your damage. PALS, movement speed for each fire PAL, or change the player's attack type. Oh! An underwater would be cool, really cool. No, but there's one that scales its damage based off of the number of fire pals in the party. That might be it. Daddy here. I forgot about Daddy. You want to build this, a guild chest, Iwar. A water blue and electric yellow. Holy shit, that's funny. I know I unlocked it, right? Flame organs. Yes, you need to build them at both locations. Is it Molderon? There it is. Thank you, dude. I only have one Molderon? Molderon is so cool looking. Yes. You'd use the assault, the butcher thingy.
Subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Olivian, thank you so much for subbing up with Twitch Prime. Guys, look what we've done. I think we're at 100. Yeah, the thing is not showing it properly. We're at 102 of our 200 subscriber goal. This is the most subs we've had in a long time. So thank you so much, bro. Right? I think that's kind of the thing with the PALs. It's human powered base. Yeah, I don't have a good Molderon. Moldron, I guess. Moldron. I thought I had more than one though. Because I was killing this one. No, that was a rep trio. Moldrons are all over here. These guys are pretty cool. I don't think I can see the habitat through here. I gotta go to the Palpedia for it. Fuck. I don't even think I have any ivy covered. Is ivy covered? So I see no ivy cover on this list. Oh, got it. Okay. So you're saying you use grass to trigger the ivy cover, then you use fire to burn it? Because if that's the case, that's pretty fucking cool. Look at this Verdash. She's so sick. Vanguard, Demon God, Diamond Body, Ferocious. Look at that. Guy is jacked. I gotta put him back in the rotation. Fact. Okay, so let's do this. No, I'm not talking. I was thinking. I was reading what you guys were saying. Yeah, that's really worth it, dude. Because flame organs are so fucking... You use so many of those things. Oops. Am I out of star fruits? Yep. You know, I still haven't found it. Isn't the arena over... Where's the arena? Is the arena over here?
A steadfast supporter.
See, what kind of bothers me is I never really got a chance to explore this whole island. Just, the game never really kind of brought me there. By the time I was like over here, I was jacked. I was like level 55. So I skipped all this, which kind of blows. I spent a lot of time over here, which was really fun. I didn't get a chance really to look over here. And that's my fault. Like, I just didn't explore. I didn't push out enough. And I think that kind of sucks. There's a really cool guy over here, though, I think. Or this one, I think, since this one. Hey, another Azure main. Another Azure main? Oh, a Slowat. Yeah, I agree. It definitely builds like on the on a DLC. If they do a DLC, I will straight up start over. Yeah, so it is over here. I think what I would be doing too is on another game I would be doing 0.6 or 0.8 experience rate. Spend you're not going to spend that much time at a lower level. It does make the higher levels probably go way slower, which is fair. So I'm addicted to music. What level are you? Because I find that the game has slowed down substantially level-wise. Okay, so I thought the exact same thing at 50. And Kira's then I was like, dude, Kira, I think we should lower the experience rate on the server. And he was like, no, just wait a little bit. And then I waited. Oh, son of a bitch. I waited, and sure as shit, it was way slower. Way, way, way slower. So right now you're gonna notice that the experience rate is gonna start falling. It's not even the rate. It's just, so remember 60 used to be the cap. 80 is now, but at 1.50 was the cap. So the game does go a lot slower. Okay, so what I want to do here is journals. Cores? Yeah, opening eggs gives you a lot of experience. Change destination. Look on the right side of the screen for me. So, Blazing Cavern, Ancient Civ parts. Hidden Sanctum, parts. Astral Frost Cavern, core. 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 So, you need cores, just do a bunch of expeditions, or go boot up the raids and go do Bella Noir a bunch. Leveling a bunch quickly, just go do stuff. Go build stuff around your base. This weekend I might do another build guide, or build, not guide, another base build with you guys. Journal. Oh. What the fuck is it? Scroll, I think, maybe? Training, that's it. There's a tiny, not legitimate criticism, but I wish there were beta PALs that increased defenses and made the PAL smaller as an alternative to alphas just for fun. So you breed an alpha and a beta together to get like better defensive stats? Is that what you mean? Jesus. I'm gonna sink all these into him. I just want a smaller PAL. Well, that's one way to do it. Oh, 57. Oh, that'll do. It's also their hitbox too, you know. That's a good point. Or if they had like an ability called Runt, where it was like minus 10% attack, but like plus 40% defense, could be kind of cool, right? I'm gonna hate this because I need to build bio batteries, but all right, let's try this again. I know we could be augmenting the party with like booster shots and everything, but we'll give this one more shot and then we'll close the stream out here. We didn't get Maldron in here, but it would be okay. Guys, if you're watching over on YouTube, make the switch to Twitch. And if you have a Prime sub you've not yet used this month, go ahead and use it on me. You can murder the building full of guys, like 3 or 4 lockbusts by the moon floor tower for a lot of... Dude, absolutely. That tower is jacked. If you bring knock helmet of that, probably just rip through all of them. You get so many cool items from doing like bases, which is really fun. What does this do? Oh! What does this do? Don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. Oh my god. You're not right. You're not wrong. I just crafted it and left. I bred some, yeah, kick. Not a lot, though. What a bitch. Is it ever worth it to use melee? Oh shit, fuck me. Well, he was vine covered, but... Alright, Pop Ox, thanks for... Oh my god, love you too, dude. Oh shit. I'm out of there just in time too. Holy fuck.
A new subscriber.
Hey, they call me Rusty. Thank you so much for subbing up Twitch Prime, my dude. Oh, love that big hit. I think if I hadn't run out of ammo, I'd be way better off here right now. Yeah, that's why I swapped away from the Terraria sword. It was really bothering me how good it is. Oh, definitely not, man. Like, this is, I think, our third try now. I just want to have high-level fire pals, and I have to go do that. Close. I think I can get it though. Yeah, ammo messed up for sure, but I also should have brought Wixen. Oh, this guy chuckling at me, dude, just chortling. Guys, gotta say though, man, it's been a lot of fun covering Palworld, and we're still, you know, I kind of was thinking about it like, okay, we have got Palworld that's coming around to not necessarily the end of its life. I don't think that's in any way the case. Mistfall Hunter was a game I was going to get into, but its reviews are starting to climb. They were mixed last night. I don't know if it's just where I don't know if it's where I want to go. Palworld though, dude, has like, last night it had 532,000 players still. And I think it's going to start falling off as we get into like an August of game launches and stuff like that. But it's been really fun. You know, it peaked up to, again, 961, just shy of 1 mil, which has been really great. No, fucking hard mode. And also the next thing that we're going to be hitting, you know, I thought about Beast of Reincarnation. You know, like, is that, you know, is it worth it? I have to see. I have the game now, so I got to play it and see what it's like. Well, do I have the game? I don't know. I got to see if they gave me a key. So there's that, and that's kind of cool. Let me turn this back on. Boop. I have not played No Rest for the Wicked. You liking it, Ferber? You liking it? Is it fun for you? I do want to play No Rest for the Wicked, but I want to wait for it to come out. That's in October, but I want to push for Enshrouded in October. I love Enshrouded. And I really would love to jump into it's 1.0. When does, let me see. When does No Rest? So that's October, just says October. No actual date, right? And then Enshrouded is in that month. Something else moved into that month from another month. I can't remember what it was. And I have Belmont's Curse, the new Castlevania, which I'm fucking so excited for. I don't know if that deserves content. So Enshrouded is... Enshrouded, come out. October 15th. That's gonna be rough. We'll see about... Oopsies. We will see about doing Beast of Your Incarnation. But I think I'm just going to play Palworld for the next 2 weeks probably. And just let Palworld ride off into the sunset with me. And I don't know what game is next. I don't know. There is... What is the other game coming out at the end of August? There's Zero Company, Star Wars Zero Company, which you guys were talking about. Where the fuck is the... There's a chart on here for wish list. The Ranchers, Beast of Your Incarnation. Beast of Your Incarnation has half the amount of follows on Steam that Mistfall Hunter does, which kind of sucks. Witchbrook's looking really cool. I'd love to do like a cozy stream. Would be really fun. We're gonna do Dawn of War 4. Chronicles Medieval for sure. Can't wait for Chronicles Medieval. War Dogs, no. Beautiful Light. I don't know what that is. Star Wars Zero Company. 48,000 follows. Ace Combat 8. Fucking love Ace Combat. Stronghold 4. Emberville is really interesting. It looks really cool. I can talk to Carnage for access to that. It looks really cool. September is going to be insane. September is Blood of the Dawnwalker, Dawn of War 4, Wolverine, which I'm not going to be covering, I'm going to be playing. Hell Let Loose Vietnam comes out in August. Claude, Duskfade. There's another game coming. It's not Pax Eterna. It's another Phantom Blade Zero. Phantom Blade Zero was pushed into October, I think. Onimusha is coming in September. You ever played Project Zomboid? Yeah, it's so fun. Mortal Shell 2 is the end of August, which I might play. I don't know. I can get access to it, I bet. But August 27th is then followed by Blood of the Dawnwalker 5 fucking days later. Onimusha comes out 2 days after Blood of the Dawn. That's why Zero Company, I think, is just going to get gobbled up, which really sucks. And then Dawn of War 4 is September 17th, which I'll do. We'll definitely do Dawn of War 4. Aeon 2 comes out this year? I thought that came out in 2027. Well, I'll try to cover Aeon 2. That'd be a lot of fun. Nivalis Knights. What the fuck is this? Weird. weird. Nightwater, also weird. I wouldn't say I'm like firm friends with Poe, but I can ask him. Yeah, it did. It did. You know, I don't think. So I think GTA 6. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not going to be playing GTA 6. It's just not the kind of gamer I am anymore. I think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna do poorly, but I think it's gonna score low. Because everyone has these insane expectations for the game now. And I think it's just not going to be up to people's expectations. Not that it'll be a bad game, just that people have expected so much from it. I think it's just going to not be worth the time that people think it's going to be worth. I think it's going to be on par with a Red Dead Redemption 2. And if you like Red Dead Redemption 2, you'll probably love GTA 6 because it's all the same fucking game. So... it just, those games don't interest me. I don't really like Red Dead Redemption 2. I tried to get into it. I couldn't get into it. It's just, I found it really, I just found it too slow for me, or it was tedious, and I didn't like how tedious it was. 100%, 100%. GTA 6 has to have a flawless launch. And mark my words, bros. I am going to say right here, right? You can clip it. GTA 6 determines the future of the video game industry in not a bad way. I think people get so wound up in doom and gloom. This has happened. We've talked about this before. This happened in the late 80s, early 90s. This happened in the turn of the millennium where we had, stop, Yabi. Stop. Don't come here with that shit. Full of woke shit, fuck off with that. I don't appreciate that stuff. I hate when people go down that road. You've not played the game. No one's played the game. We can't make that claim. I hate that. I hate when that happens. But it happened in the late 80s, early 90s when game companies were owned predominantly by corporations. The corporations just couldn't sustain. They fractured. These companies came out into independence. Independence started to get really big again. BioWare, Interplay, all those things. The trailers are literally Florida memes. Those are the trailers. Rob Roy, thank you for subbing on with Twitch Prime.
Praise the sub.
Then turn of the millennium, those companies got bought up by major corporations. You have BioWare gets purchased. Interplay just fucks up everything with Black Isle, and that gets purchased again by Atari, I think, is who eventually ends up purchasing and owning the rights to those things. Atari ends up getting purchased. A lot of that EA purchases the shit out of everything, which is the same thing Trip Hawkins did in the 80s and 90s. He promised a place where these independent companies could flourish, and he just ended up completely stripping them down. That's what happened to OSI, people who made Ultima, and a number of other game companies. If GTA 6 is not a resounding success, people lose trust in AAAs. AAAs can no longer push their high prices, and we start to see AAAs fracture. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing because we're already starting to see it. We're already starting to see indie developers becoming prominent again and strong. This is an indie developer. This game is an indie developer. And as much as early access has been shit on, it's also overly a good thing, because early access allows an indie developer a chance at the table. It allows Enshrouded a chance at the table, a Valheim a chance at the table. So there are good examples of early access. By and large, early access is positive, but early access by a AAA company, go fuck yourself. And that happens plenty of times. It happens all the time. So if GTA 6 sucks, or just, and it doesn't even need to suck, it just needs to score a 7 or an 8. The price point's not worth it. If the launch is not flawless, if there's 0 bugs, 0 performance issues, all those things, great. If there's one of those things, boom, it's an issue. Call of Duty already got shot itself in the foot. Battlefield 6, great. EA fired everyone from the developer house, then gave the CEO a pay bump for the success of Battlefield 6. Fuck, man. So, what happens is the industry is made or broken by the success of GTA 6. If it succeeds, expect increased game prices. I don't agree, Fervor. I think Cyberpunk is a great example. The hype for Cyberpunk did not drown out how terrible the performance was. If it's terrible, it will not succeed. I don't agree, man. I don't agree. Crimson Desert. They're not, though. They're not. I agree that what you're saying, but people said that about Cyberpunk because CD Projekt Red was the same thing as who the fuck makes GTA? Rockstar. Hey, they only print gold. Every game company that is an independent game company that makes great games prints gold until they don't. And usually the symptom of that is growing in size. CD Projekt Red between Witcher 3's launch and Cyberpunk's launch grew 300% in size. I mean, I don't agree with that, Ferb. I mean, we can have different opinions. It's totally fine. I'm just saying that Rockstar has grown in size. It's gotten bigger. That's diluted the pool of talent because now you have people that have left the company since the launch of Red Dead Redemption 2. And doing a Dark Pal for party. I got the Electric Bird Pal over here, I believe. I'm not saying it's going to fail, but I'm saying it doesn't mean it will succeed. I don't think it's too big to fail. I think it has the possibility to fail. Not that it will. I don't think it'll be, but I think the biggest problem though is the hype is so it's astronomical. It's the biggest hyped video game of all time, I would think. I think so, right? I think that's an easy statement to say. It's a generalization. I've got anecdotal evidence, but it can definitely fail, guys. Guys, it can fail. They can release a game that comes out and has poor performance. Or it's a game that just is exactly what GTA 5 was, but better. Slightly better, you know? Like, hey, you know what? This has got a better engine. If reviewers hate it, that's one thing, right? But if the game cannot be played properly, people will bomb it. And you have to remember that this game is so big that if I am a middling YouTube channel with 2,000 views and I can farm hate by making shit tier level YouTube videos about how GTA 6 failed us, Rockstar's is in ruins, I'm gonna do it. So that's the problem, right? Like, it has to be a resounding level of success where there's no room for those people to have their place. Those people are going to exist, even if the game is a 10 out of 10. Exactly what Future just said. If we waited all this time for an 8 out of 10 game, get the fuck out of here. And that is what I mean. If the game isn't huge, it will, if it's not crazy cool, crazy good, it will leave just enough of a crack to wedge open for people to leave. Just terrible toxic. Dragon's Dogma 2 is an excellent example, while not on the same tier, an excellent example of a game that was really good, reviewed very well. It had a middling controversy over an MTX store that wasn't even a thing that no one used. People rage bait shitted the hell out of it, and it got review bombed, and it never really got a chance to get its quote unquote flowers. I fucking hate that fucking term. I don't know. I have not looked at any of the DLCs for GTA 5. I didn't even play 5. I didn't even play 4. I think it'll fall into the same category of a Call of Duty, where people buy Call of Duty every year, even if it's not great. That number is going down. San Andreas was the fucking best one though forever. That's why that's the last one you played, man. So good. People aren't buying Call of Duty every year anymore because it's just been shit. You can't compare other games to it developmentally, correct, but I can compare the launch of games to it. Because you know the best thing about GTA 6, their marketing budget is probably like $4,000. Like, we don't need to market anymore. Like, you guys have all done our marketing for us. Oh man, Crit, I loved it. See, I didn't play Dragon's Dogma 1. Oh, Hottie Tom, what's up, dude? I think day one sales will be very impressive. I think it'll break every record we've ever had for gaming day one sales. For sure. For sure. What's up, Dismal? How you doing, brother? I just don't think that means it will be a resounding success. It has to perform. It has to perform on consoles. The way that it is, the thing that is going for it is that it's only coming out on console, and then it comes out on PC. Rarely do you have problems in that regard, you know? Not all the time. Like Cyberpunk had issues. Its loudest, not complainers, it's just like a weak term usage, but its loudest detractors were people on console because it came out on PC and console simultaneously. Witcher 3, the people that complained the most actually I think were on PC that time around. Yeah, that's another thing too, right? Surf Daddy, it has been delayed a lot. But we got on a wild tangent here at the end of the stream now, didn't we? I won't enter an ice age. Like I said, it'll just fracture back in. People just won't trust AAAs, is what I mean. Yeah, he's going to town. You hear him, right? It just means people won't trust AAAs as much. It means people won't buy the Ubisofts, the Activision games as openly. I think people will just prefer indies again, which is good. Like I said, this happened before twice in the history of the video game industry. And every time it does, it causes a big mix-up in a good way, because you get indie companies that couldn't get their funding secured through major developers or major publishers to then now push their games out. I didn't have any problems with it really either, Debian. No, not really. Alpha-based PALS. That just happens to be a good menace thing. I guess here's the big question. Successful or not, will it be successful enough to recoup $1 billion? That is the biggest question. That's a lot of money. Already has some pre-orders? Okay. That would mean 14 million people have pre-ordered it. Well, it's not on PC. Oh, no, it's not. While on viral social media rumors from late June and early July claim the game amassed 39 million pre-orders and over 3 billion revenue. These figures are unverified internet speculation. First week projections. Authoritative market analytics from Newzoo reported that GTA 6 achieved the strongest pre-order campaign ever recorded, generating an estimated 260 million globally in its first week of digital. Budget versus earning. The game's total development and marketing budget is widely believed to be around 2 billion. Even with the record-breaking early estimates, the verified pre-order revenue collected so far does not fully cover this massive production cost. Official disclosure, neither Rockstar Games nor parent company Take-Two have published official pre-order totals. So, it looks like it's an internet rumor that it's been funded. It's 14,285,714, but it's now 2 billion, so we have to multiply that by 2. So, 28 million, right? But of a $70 game, well, I'll use 60 because I actually know the math for 60. It used to be in a $60, like so if Rockstar sells you a game, they don't get 70 bucks. They would get probably, well, because, so Take-Two would get the lion's share of it. No, I'm not getting it. I'm not going to play it. So the publisher takes the most, the developer takes the second most, but it's like a huge jump. It's like, we'll use 60 bucks because that math I know. It's like $25 or $30 goes to the publisher. 10 or 15 goes to the developer, and then like a pittance goes to the other people in that chain, which is, okay, X amount of dollars goes to warehousing fulfillment, and X amount of dollars goes to the retailer. So it's like, we used to be back in the day, we work at GameStop, people be like, it's a $60 fucking game and so on and so forth. Like, you guys make 60 bucks off of me. I'm like, actually, I make $4.85 off of you. That's why we can't sell those games at, like, we can't give you 60 bucks for the game you just bought, ripped the wrapper off, and tried to sell back to me. Because I made no money off of it. So that's why a brand new game at a GameStop sells for the difference of what they make on it. So if I get a $60 game from GameStop, after taxes becomes whatever it is in your taxes, right? The 60 bucks, let's just say. That's why you see a brand new game that's pre-owned, it's like $55 or $56 or $54. It's because that's the delta of how much they made on the new copy versus what they're trying to sell the pre-ordered copy. Like, cool. So I'm going to make that whole $60 as a pre-owned version, more or less, is how it's equated in the company. So if you've ever wondered how the pre-order stuff works at GameStop, there you go. Guys, how did we get on this tangent? This 45-minute tangent. We were supposed to not do this. I was supposed to exit the stream. Floor pressures, you can't even customize stuff. You aren't wrong, Devin. It's also kind of a wild store now. They had to get into drop shipping to stay afloat. I left right when they started to get into that crap. And man, it was rough. Because they made you push it. They're like, sell it. You're like, no. I don't want to sell a fucking iPod. I don't think I don't think anything I said was not a happy note. I'm just saying, like, the game needs to do really well. That's all. I mean, if you like GTA 6, you're gonna fucking love GTA 6. Who gives a shit, you know? Like, who cares what I say? I'm just saying, if it doesn't do well, it means that people have more trust in indie developers, and they lose trust in AAA developers. If it does really well, expect $70 games. That's not a bad thing. I mean, maybe. A lot of companies are pushing against it. You know, it is what it is. Dude, this guy just never stopping, dude. He's going at it. Oh, got you. I mean, people like to say stuff like, you know, games are so expensive nowadays. Like, dude, I always use this comparison. Games in the 80s and 90s were variable costs. fucking Bugs Bunny's Bonkers Adventure or whatever was like $30 or $40 if you bought it at a Target or a Fedco back in the day. If you bought a Final Fantasy game, it was $70 or $80 because they had to pay for the localization to bring it to the West. You, the consumer, paid the localization basically. Ultima, when it came out, Ultima 7 when it came out on PC was an $80 game in 1980, whatever the fuck. Adjusted for inflation, that's like 150, 160 bucks. All right, let's see. Who are we going to? No. Let's do Tangent. Tangent's playing EverQuest Legends. He rated me. I gotta rate him back. Hot fuck. The Ghoulbane farm content you crave. Dude, fucking, I know what this is like. Gotta do this last night. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching here. We had over 200 people on stream today. We got as high as the 280. Thank you so much for watching, having a good time. I'll work on that expedition video. I think that'd be a really cool one to do because it is vastly different than the other stuff I've done. The base specializations, I've already kind of done 2 videos on bases now, so I want to let that cool off. And I'll probably film that on Friday or so. But see you later, dude. See you later, skater boy, bro. Dude, you hackzor. I fucking love that. But thank you so much for watching here today, guys. We'll be back on Saturday with another stream. I might move it to Sunday. I might go see WrestleMania at a really cool situation. Was it WrestleMania I'm seeing? It's a WWE event. It's this cool bar that like is like a full 360 TV. So you're in the event. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool. I'll give it a shot. I've never done anything WWE related, so that'll be really fun. So guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good one. Take care. Wash your hands. Stay safe. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Let's kick you on over to Tangent here. Rohirrim, have a good one. Boulder Boy, Boulder Rays, thank you so much, bro. Zork, have a good one, dude. Let's get this raid going here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.